Hello, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Now, I did do this APOC on stream for those who were there. However, I forgot to clip the last 20 minutes like I usually do whenever I do something like this. And so I just decided, you know what, I can just make a quick video by simply redoing APOC and actually giving some of my opinions on it while I'm in the background, right? Now, it's very obvious that this true sting or this swarm is just completely shield for the Therta. I'm not going to pretend it isn't. This shit was one of the easiest APOCs I've ever done. One, because I own Feixiao and Feixiao, and two, because I own Aventurine and Therta. This shit was incredibly easy, right? However, I have seen a few other people struggling, and it's understandable, right? This is a very, very shield APOC. However, I do think I did pretty decent in it. Now, in this APOC, I think the big two MVPs are really Aventurine and Feixiao. Aventurine on the Swarm side and Feixiao on the Fantilia side have both allowed me to get significantly faster clears than I usually would be able to. I've already said this before, right? But Feixiao and Aventurine are just the two GOAT sustains of this game, and I still think that Feixiao is just a little too underrated by a majority of the people who play this game. I understand it, right? You do have Gallagher. Gallagher is also a fire break sustain, same element, same archetype, so it's hard to really want to get the exact same thing but just an upgrade. However, I promise you Feixiao has so much more value, especially in the modes outside of MOC. When you put Feixiao in APOC or Pure Fiction, I truly think that there just isn't anyone any better than her. Now, for this Swarm side, because there isn't a fire weakness, yes, Aventurine is better. However, usually Feixiao is better at tickling down break bar, and because of that, I've always recommended Feixiao as the #1 sustain for those two modes. In MOC, I can give it to Aventurine, right? I completely understand MOC, however, I am a bit of a Feixiao glazer, so I do think, in my opinion, Feixiao is the best sustain in the game, right? Now, I am looking forward to the Pure Fiction changes coming up soon. The next Pure Fiction should come before Therta's banner ends, and this Pure Fiction's buff won't be as serious as the current ones. For those who don't know, the current Pure Fiction buff with the grit mechanic gives everyone on field like a 120% damage bonus. However, this will be getting reduced significantly in the new upcoming Pure Fiction down to 50%. So all those videos that you've seen of like Fugue and Himiko absolutely just killing everything and over and over again spamming follow-up, it's probably not going to be able to be a thing anymore going down into the future Pure Fiction. So anyone who pulled Fugue solely for that type of like Himiko Pure Fiction comp, it's no longer going to work, right? You're still probably going to be able to clear Pure Fiction just fine. However, that strategy in specific won't be as effective as it used to be, right? Now, something else I want to talk about is this did take me a few tries. I'm not gonna pretend it didn't, right? As you can tell in the background, I think this Swarm side only took me like 2 or 3 tries. Every time I messed up, it was because I kept forgetting, like I'd mistime Therta's ult, or I'd mistime Remembrance MC's Mimi, making me waste an action advance on Mimi for absolutely no reason, right? So I did fix it after like 2 or 3 runs, and then the Fantilia side that you're gonna see coming up here took me a lot more than 2 or 3 runs because I kept fucking up over and over again. And there's a little RNG in the beginning where I actually want my Robin to be hit so that I can basic instead of skill, and this allows me to skill with my Feixiao later down, action advancing Fuyuan even further and allowing her to break Fantilia before she does her move, and it costs me more action advance, right? So I'm not a pro at this game. I'm sure 100% someone could still do better than I did. However, I think I did my best, right? I gave it a shot. I was stuck in here for like 40 or 50 minutes. I hope you guys can at least semi-enjoy the background gameplay of one of my videos for once. So that's really all I have to say. I'm loving my Herta. My Herta is E1S1. I should have clarified this earlier. My Herta team is a total of 4 cost with E1S1 Herta and Aventurine with no Lycone. And then it's as well small Herta and Remembrance MC. Remembrance MC is an absolute godsend for these teams. He is so good with the Herta. I do think Triby will end up being better in the future. However, there is, in my opinion, no better free-to-play option that compared to Remembrance MC. He is just really good for the Herta, right? And for my Feixiao comp, I believe it's 3 cost. Oh no, sorry. My Feixiao comp is also 4 cost. So both of these teams are 4 cost, with my Feixiao team being E0S1 with Ratios Lycone, Robin E0S0, and Lingshaw E0S0 with March 7th as the sub DPS / support for my Feixiao in this follow-up team. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Peace.